Aries for the month of March 2025. Wow, time flies, doesn't it? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for everybody supporting the channel with your donations and also with your readings. So thank you. And I'm still available for readings as well. So if you want to do like the general, because $20 email reading, because you never got a reading with me and stuff like that, check that out as well. And it's 1,500 words. I use Grammarly, so it's going to come out correct. All right. And just to see if it resonates with you, to see if what it's like to get a psychic reading, if you never got a psychic reading based on your date of birth, time, and place, or just based on the tarot, and see what is coming up for you as well. So check that out. And I'm still trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. I only need 300 more subscribers. So check that out. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So let me see, getting to it on the 1st at 7:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus moves into the sign of no, Venus goes retrograde into the sign of Aries with this energy, I think for the next 3 months. I'll put the dates on it after I'm done doing the videos. This is going to be in your first house. You can be quiet and more into yourself. Yes, you can find love here as well, but the problem is Mercury's in retrograde. So date, talk to the person, get to know them, close the holes. Okay. Also, with this energy, you're more analytical in your way of thinking. This is more of a time of contemplation and meditation. Or for some of you, it's not going to feel that way. And it's going to feel more like an anxiety attack and something has to give and restless energy and you need to change something. Okay. So that could also be happening here. For others of you, this could be dealing with media and social media, or even your parents, and you could be reinventing yourself at this time, or changing your appearance, or playing with ideas, with money making ideas at this time, or experimenting with the latest and greatest in technology, or what works for you via media or social media as well. For others of you, you're more about your appearance. So you could be getting a new hairdo, updating the face with this energy during the Mercury retrograde. So be careful with that. Not an auspicious time to be doing the face, and especially towards the end with Mercury in Pisces, because you could find that you're going to have to redo, reshape, refix, resurgery that nose. Ooh, that nose. Some of you might be getting a nose job. Don't do it right now. Do it. Why don't you wait until April when the planets go direct, and wait 2 weeks after, so around the 14th, because I think the 7th is when Mercury goes direct at this time. So yeah, so why don't you do it then? Hold on. Okay, I'm putting up my playlist so you guys can find me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Let me see what else. Hold on. I had my little Bucky poos right now, so I'm kind of like squirrel. So give me a second. So anyway, so show your love and support. Right now I'm at 3,704 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 4,000 subscribers, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because this was a lot of content that I put into this. So then on the 14th, here we go at 2:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon total lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse of the heart. So anyway, so this is going to be in the sign of Virgo. So think back what happened in the month of October of last year for you, because for a lot of you, you're going to be repeating those cycles. So the focus is going to be on family during this time period. Relationships, live-in relationships can suffer at this time with this energy, or just dealing with family in general here is going to be coming back up. Maybe there's one particular person that you're going to be dealing with in the month of March at this time, or they're going to come back into your life, or what have you. Okay, you do have a stellium in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing with the North Node in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. So this could be some of you hospitalization, because we're dealing with 6th house energy as well. Health issues could be coming up here with these energies. The earth and the moon are in your 6th house of daily routine and pets. So some of you could be getting sick at this time. You could be going through it emotionally and being all up in your feels. So be careful, because that's institutionalization. So some of you could be having like a real nervous breakdown, because you need to be honest with yourself and honest with your feelings. So you could be blowing up on people. This could also be imprisonment too. So be careful with these energies here. You're delving more into your spirituality at this time. This could also be going on spiritual retreats. There are certain people in your life that you will do favors for. Like you have a hard time saying no to certain family members because you just can't say no to them. Okay, so this could be them pushing their responsibilities onto you and you doing it either because you love them or that's your brother or sister to them. You feel this need because, if you're like in the first four houses, there's this need for emotional validation from them. There's this need to belong with them. Okay. So there's this need. And then on top of that, you like family a lot. So so you're going to find yourself in arrangements with other people in your life this month. Whether or not you want to be in it, that is up to you. But you're going to find yourself in arrangements with certain people in your life that you don't necessarily know how to say no to with this energy. So this is going to be a situation here of speak now or for else forever hold your damn peace with this energy. Okay. So be careful of the obligations that you get in with certain family members at this time with this energy or the arrangements that you get in because you got that stellar in Pisces. So it can feel like you're oppressed in the situation. So this could be like live-in relationships, live-in arrangements, moving in with them and things of that nature that you could get involved in for some of you, not all of you. So I would be careful with that at this time with this energy here. Okay. For some of you here, I feel that, let me see, what else did I write? Let me see. All right. So you're doing it because you love them, or you're doing it because you're thinking that in your head that you're going to get ahead. Oh, this could also be helping out other people at work at this time with this energy, thinking that you scratch their back, they're going to scratch your back. You kiss their ass, they're going to kiss your ass in the future. Hail to the nay nay. Hell to the nay nay. So yeah, don't do no favors for nobody at work because whatever you're thinking in your head is not happening. And on top of that, it's on a Mercury retrograde. So no. You helping for the sake of helping and not getting a damn thing in return, probably not even a thank you, and you're gonna feel some kind of salty way about it too this month. So I would be careful with that, especially if you are looking for your thank you, because you're gonna be pissed. Okay, so on the 15th at 2:46 a.m., Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Aries here in the first house. You need to slow down. You need to cock those brains. You need to slow down. Do not rush. Oh my God, I'm gonna make a whole rap song about it. Okay, so because you're gonna find yourself doing things and making a lot of mistakes, repeat, redo, rewrite, because you want everything now. You're going to find yourself pushing for things that are going to not happen anytime soon. And Hades and Coronas are still in retrograde till the like around the 27th through the 29th. Those two bitches start going direct, thank God. So the energy starts to move again in your fourth house with this energy, and things start to get a little bit faster. So, we have to wait still. So whatever you're pushing for from now till the 28th, the 27th, the 28th, and 29th, you're going to be pushing it, and then change is going to happen probably in the month of April. So know that. Okay. I feel also whatever's heavy on your mind now, you could be changing your mind after the 15th. You can be revisiting old projects here because you're not making money quick enough with this energy. You can be reconnecting with people from your past, an ex coming back into your life. This could be happening online. For some of you here, this could be online dating, despite the energies that be. You may have trouble expressing yourself at this time. Hi, Angie. Other people may tend to misunderstand what you say. What you say often has double entendres. Okay. So on the 20th at 5:01 a.m., the sun moves into your birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, bitches. I know you will have a blessed solar return because you have Neptune at the end of the month going into your sun and conjuncting. So this is going to be a very interesting time for you. It's going to be like like we're off to the races and go. Okay, so very interesting month of Aries, and also a very interesting time in general from now till the end of March 29th, because Neptune in Pisces is getting ready to leave. So, and then on top of that, she's conjunct with North Node. So this could be a very intense spiritual time, or like really facing a lot of fears that you have in your head and the conversations that you have in your head. Okay. Definitely a significant turning point happening in your life. That and changes can happen rather abruptly, and this could be towards the end of the month, through the 27th and the 29th, because Hades and Coronis are going direct in your fourth house. So this is going to be affecting your home life, your relationships with family, your relationships with living relationships like mom and dad, like whoever you're living with, roommates, the wife, the husband, all that could be changing during this time period. Your family dynamics could be changing during this time period as well. So that's where we're going to have the time period here where you're going to have epiphanies that you need to be more responsible and more reliable on yourself with this energy here as well. Okay. Or you could be asserting your independence here. Okay. Some of you could get kicked out of your family situation, which is going to be like throwing a baby out of the nest and being like, good luck, bitch. And it's like, F you. And then the bird goes flying down. So at the same time, too, you lack the patience. So you're going to be making a lot of impulsive decisions during the Mercury retrograde. And then come April and May, you're going to be getting a reading from me. Hey, bitch. Okay. We going to be friends, because it's going to be like you're going to regret your decisions. So be careful of the timing of it all when you're making all these impulsive decisions, because you need to change. Well, yeah, I get it, but you also need to wait, and you don't like to wait. Okay. Your sense of identity will probably be changing too, and potentially cause harm in your relationships with others. You can be a social butterfly. Not the easiest time for you, especially with live-in relationships. And I feel like, your ego is about ready to get hurt in this situation here, where somebody could be kicking you out of a situation, possibly your soon to be ex. Okay. Oh wow, and hide. Hide. No, it's probably gonna be a powerful energy time too, because Neptune's gonna be conjunct that day too. A lot of planets, and then Mercury moves into Pisces. Ooh, girl. You may want to take the day off. So this is gonna be a time period here where you need to be careful, because for some of you, you could be getting a divorce during the Mercury retrograde. But I feel what's gonna happen is that you're going to, you want to get an Aries, you want to really mind F an Aries, you reject them first, you break up with them first, hello, goodbye. Okay, and then all of a sudden they want to run back to you, and they want to act like, and they want to make amends with you. Okay, then if you really want to mind F an Aries, don't take them back at all, and then watch that person intrigue that 12th house and get institutionalized or worse. So it's kind of like that. All right. So we can see a lot of Cuban divorces happening in Florida. Don't do it. Okay. It's not worth it. All righty. Because you might get somebody worse than your ex. So this is something to think about. Okay. It's not like, you're going to get 72 virgins when you go up to heaven. Oh, hell no. You're going to get Big Bertha saying, I want my Chinese food. When you going to feed me, bitch? And if you don't feed her, she's going to beat you with that peg leg. All right. So anyways, this could be a situation here where you need to, everything is cause and effect during this time period with the sun in Aries. And you really need to be strategic. If you want to leave a situation and not get mind F, then you need to break up with this person first. All right. Don't give this person a reason to be breaking up with you. You need to be strategic. All right. So Mercury in retrograde, I think you need to have a level of chill. All right. Especially when it comes to live-in relationships. Because if they break up with you, you're going to be like, you can't stand rejection. So you're going to be running back to them. So it's a mind game. It's a mind F. So you need to be careful with this energy here as well. All right. And then you come back between your legs and tail between your legs going, sorry, daddy, I want to come back. And it's like, okay, come back in. And then here we go. The solar eclipse, right? So then the whole year, every Mercury retrograde, we experiencing this stuff. Okay. And then the next solar eclipse, which is going to be in Libra. All right. I don't know if it's going to be a solar eclipse in Libra, but the next solar eclipse that comes around is going to be like, damn. Okay. So you need to be careful with this energy here at this time, because it's not going to be the easiest energy time for you when it comes to your relationship dynamics. Alrighty. So, this could be breakup to makeup. That's all we do. First, you love me, then I beat you. That's a game for fools. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. Be strategic this month. Don't make some impulsive decisions because you want to see somebody hurt, because you might be surprised that they're going to kick you out of the house and hurt you. So on the 27th at 4:40 a.m., Venus goes retrograde into the sign of Pisces. You become very quiet, very mousy in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, very obsessive thinking, because we're dealing with secret lovers. Yeah. And, we still got a little bit of a stellium here as well. Venus is still trining Juno. Neptune's still trining Juno. Neptune's going to be trining Juno in Aries, but Juno right now is in retrograde. And then we have Lilith Moon during this time period going into Scorpio into your eighth house. It's not well aspected. And we thought Lilith Moon and Libra was bad. Oh, wait, we gonna play the game of Saw. Want to play a game? No, no, bye. I'm not talking to you anymore. Block. Yeah, I already talked about that. I know. Two eclipses. So, yeah, so that's what's going to be happening. You could also become very mousy, shy. You can be obsessed with somebody that you've been thinking about. This could be the same person that you've been dealing with for the past 2 years now, and things of that nature, and kind of still dealing with it. But then, wait, Lilith Moon comes in. And so now you're dealing with obsessive thinking, and Juno's in retrograde at this time. So, for a lot of you, you're still going to be sitting on your hands about it with this energy. Some of you might get impulsive when Neptune goes into Aries and jump at the opportunity. Okay. So Venus, quincunxing Lilith Moon in Scorpio, those live in relationships, they could be coming to an end, or you could be your own little saboteur when it comes to love at this time. So really watch what you say, cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off with this energy. Remember, everything is cause and effect. Think before you do word vomit of the mouth. Okay. I feel also this is power struggles and untapped rage. Stay on the right side of the damn law. We got Saturn and Pisces in here too, but luckily for us, we have it for this year, and then it goes into Aries, and then it comes back around. All righty. So you could be getting into a lot. We could see a lot of divorces and breakups happening during this time period, or this is going to be a process of getting back together, breaking up like a damn yo-yo. It's gonna be like, oh my God, first she loved me, then you kill me. That's a game for two. And remember, there's no reset button when we kill people, so they don't come back to us. All right, you get somebody else in the next life too. So if you want to stay with that person, or you want another chance with that person, then let that person live. Okay, so that you can have another round with them in next life and do the same thing all over again. Alrighty, because I see a lot of people coming back to each other in next life and stuff like that, and rehashing the same crap over. Okay, so if you want to be that person, then I suggest that you do that. Okay, so stay on the right side of the law. Alrighty, so you can see that person in next life and have another chance with them in next life. Okay, then on the 29th at 6:58 a.m., new moon partial solar eclipse in Aries. Happy birthday, Angie. This is a beautiful time to get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on. Make those birthday wishes. Neptune on the 30th moves into your first house, into the sign of Aries. Yes, bitches. Make them real wishes. Get your puja on. Okay. This is a beautiful time for spirituality. You can see sparks and miracles happening here as Neptune leaves Pisces here, dropping down sparks and miracles and stuff like that. Okay, you could be at the right place at the right time. You can expect some significant changes in your life direction, or real endings coming up at this time with this energy. And then again, it's going to be more towards your personal life, your home life. So some of you could be moving during this time period. Some of you could be ending relationships at this time with this energy here. All right. So that could be happening. You will become more emotionally self-reliant during this time period. The focus can be on mother or your female family members, and you may not be getting along with them here. For others of you, you could be getting disowned at this time. So be easy with this energy. For others of you, you're not getting along with the opposite sex or here as well. So not the best time to do favors for others, because you can find that for the month of April, you're going to be committed to certain obligations that you don't want to do and stuff like that. And you're trying to save your money and you're trying to be resourceful. And it's hard to be resourceful when you're being about somebody else's drama. Okay. So be careful here. Neptune goes into Aries. You basically want to play Captain Save a Ho. I talk about this in my glossary page. Okay. But you're going to be, at the end of the day, you're going to be fighting over how much you do for other people, because you do want your thank you. You do want something in return from the situation, and you do want some kind of emotional validation, some kind of camaraderie, something. Okay. So you may not be getting it at this time with this energy here. Alrighty. So just, be careful with that energy. Then on the 30th at 7:58 a.m., Neptune and Aries in your first house. I already talked about this, so we're just going to go through the aspects of this. If you want to look at more of what's going on in Neptune and Aries, and I call this the 14 years of Captain Save-A-Ho. So to the Pitmobile. All right. So just be careful with that energy, because it could be the next 14 years of you obligating yourself to a family member or situation. Okay. Also, let me see. You're psychically sensitive, um, but you may need to develop it really well and understand it, because some of you, just because you see something, don't mean that you got to go through it. Okay. Because, you're going to end up shooting yourself in your own foot. And I've seen this. This has happened to me personally on a personal level. And it's like, I've watched it, and it's like people really screw themselves when they intrigue their intuition. Just because I see something and I don't like it, I'm not going to tell you, and I'm gonna let you go through your shit. Okay. So yeah, yeah. So, and it's just because I don't want certain things to happen or certain events happening. If I see certain events happening, I'll say something. Okay. You're extremely emotional at this time, because you got to think about it. Neptune is going into the first house, into the sign of Aries, and you guys, be honest, you could be like a 2-year-old sometimes, and especially when you don't get your damn way. So, you need to be careful with that. Okay. You can be extremely sentimental during this time period. So from now till like the 14th, you could be trying to go back to the past and reconnecting with people, and especially family members, because you want that traditional, you want what you had in childhood, and you can be trying to reconnect with family at this time. Okay. You're idealistic, you're mystical during this time, you're more interested in the occult. Okay, you do have this psychic awareness here, a great time for creativity here as well. The trendsetters and the trend enders here could be coming out. I feel also that you are a doer during this time period as well, but also unknowingly to you, you could also deceive yourself, because you tend to see what you want to see. You tend to color or shade the truth with this energy to please yourself at this time. You must be honest in all your dealings with others. You're not easy to understand, since you're often don't even understand your damn self, okay, or why you do what you do. You know how y'all do, flip flop back and forth. Okay. You are service oriented. You do well in service oriented fields. You have an enthusiastic devotion to your work during this time. You're very creative with this energy here as well. You're very talented, and you can have psychic connections with the person that you're crushing on during this time period, because North Node is still conjunct with Venus at this, not, yeah, conjunct with Juno. Wait, conjunct with Venus, conjunct with North Node. Yeah, so it's still a power entrining Juno, but Juno's in retrograde now. Okay, so it's not like you're pursuant on it; it's there, but it's kind of more like you need more convincing. But luckily for us, Hades and Coronis now are direct, so this is going to be easier time period for going after what you want. So, my ladies, you could find yourself being a bit more tenacious or a bit more aggressive when it comes to love, because it could be your thought is going to be, I'm sick and tired of waiting for these men to come up to me, so I'm just going to come up to them and say something, and stuff like that. Alrighty, because we still have a little bit of water in our charts at this time with the stellium in the 4th house, and then we have Vesta, Lilith, Moon, Poseidon in the 8th house in the sign of So there's like a lot of feminine energy here still brewing, and then Uranus and Taurus not helping. So the Two of Cups, I see a friendship turning into a love relationship. I do see somebody in your life that's going to help you out and emotionally support you during your trying times here. Okay. The Five of Wands talks of on the job training here. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be a trying time for you. You're going to be getting into fights and arguments with other people in your life at this time with this energy here, because everybody wants to play the I'm right game with you with this energy here as well. The Page of Wands talks of new beginnings, here you can be more in tune to your inner child at this time. The Page of Cups, listen to your own wisdom and advice at this time with this energy here as well. The Nine of Wands, dealing intriguing the South Node in Virgo, and dealing with your anxieties, your fears, your emotional hangups during this time period as well. Okay, the Five of Cups, shoulda woulda coulda, regrets could be coming up as well with this energy here. The Two of Coins, kind of sitting on your hands and kind of like watching everything and not really taking initiative during this time period, and feeling impatient and restless with whatever it is that you're not doing at this time. You're really not trusting your intuition, not towards the end of March. Okay. The Seven of Swords, you're very secretive at this time, and you're withholding information from others. I feel like some of you here, there could be some indecisions coming up here as well, and you're not so quick to jump into anything new. But at the same time, some of you want to take your time and mull over things with this energy here. It could be that you're intriguing the Stella and Pisces at this time. It's very hard for you to end things with this relationships, but the way the planets are going, you're going to be fighting a lot because you're not living in truth at this time, and you're not doing what you want to do during this time period. So you're going to be like really, you're like not the kind of person to talk to this month. Okay. Because of that. Alrighty. Just know that. I do think eventually though, you will be about your happiness probably towards the end of the month. But right now you're kind of like placating to everybody else's wishes. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. You can be revisiting the past with this energy here. I feel like you can be enjoying the simpler things in life with this energy. The summer, spring is here, so you can be more about Easter Sunday and all the holidays that are coming up with this energy here, and just enjoying the simplicity of just being around family and like commiserating with your family at this time. I do see a past love returning. Of course, Mercury is in retrograde here. The Lovers card is somebody that you have known for a very, very long time that is coming back. I feel like they may be going through a breakup, or you could be going through a breakup too. I do feel like, that you guys are going to keep the relationship quiet at this time, and you don't want everybody in your business about your love life, and they don't want everybody in their business. I don't blame you. It's like creating a foundation for you two before you make it official. So it could be a year before you pop up and say, oh yeah, I'm dating somebody. But I do see this being secret lovers. I do see an emotional affair if you're not talking to this person right now. So I feel like, this person's going to come back around, but this person could be playing games with the internet and letting you know that they're interested, but not really saying anything, or like checking you out and stuff like that with this energy, because they're not ready to approach you with this energy here as well. Okay. You do have to make some decisions here pretty soon about your giving energy and how much you do for other people with this energy. The Hermit card, somebody is going through a breakup at this time. So I see that. I do feel like you have a lot in common with this person here as well. I do feel like, you guys could be spending time online and getting to know each other with this energy. So this person may talk to you online. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, some of you could be interested in buying or purchasing investment properties during this time period as well with this energy here. So I see that coming up for some of you here. I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're over a certain relationship, and this could be like your current relationship that you're in, and you're just ready to be over and done with it. Okay. The Page of Cups, a reconciliation is coming up. Some of you are putting your money back into your business at this time with this energy here as well. The King of Swords, I see you have a lot of influence over other people during this time period with this energy here. Some of you may speak now and forever hold your peace. I feel like whatever's happening at this time, that you're going to say your truth about a situation, and you're going to let people know about exactly how you feel. You're going to be open and honest eventually. It may not be now, but eventually you're going to like speak your truth because you're getting sick and tired of certain situations in your life. The Four of Coins, you tend to be more about your stability here with this energy as well. Some of you may have to be patient for love during this time period. The Nine of Wands, you can be going through it emotionally at this time. This could be a time of ending certain cycles and you're not ready to end certain cycles or end certain relationships in your life at this time. You may be fighting with somebody, but I feel like you keep them around and you fight with them because that's the only way you know how to communicate with them, unfortunately. Okay. I do feel like for some of you here that even though you want a new relationship, there's still an old relationship lingering at this time that you're not officially over with. And I don't blame you. It's kind of like a long term relationship. And I feel like you're not over it just yet. And it's not that you want to get back with this person, it's just that, it was an old relationship, it was a long term relationship. And, it's very hard to leave those 15 and 30-year relationships. It's not easy. And then to go into a new relationship. So this could be an emotionally confusing time for you with this energy because this represents an end of an era. And a lot of you are very loyal like that too. So it's very difficult for you to move on from a situation. So this month you could be trying to work on moving on from a situation like you have one foot in the door and one foot out the door, but at the same time you can't because of your emotional attachment or what this represents to you because the other relationship is new and you're used to routine and like not this like, as like going away. The Empress card, I feel with this energy here that this person could be a single parent. Okay, I feel like this is a beautiful time. Don't rest on your laurels. Continue working hard for what you want and what you got, especially when it comes to career. Also, watch your spending during this time because you may have buyer's remorse, and especially during the Mercury retrograde. So don't get no facial surgeries during this time period because God forbid you may regret your decision. Okay, so keep your face, leave your face alone. Alrighty, the Eight of Coins. I feel you could be throwing yourself into your work. You can be a bit of a workaholic. You could also be dealing with obsessive feelings about this person with this energy. Or again, this could be like an emotionally confusing time for you. Should I stay or should I go during this time period? Okay, so this is not going to be the easiest energy. The Three of Swords. Yeah, obsessive feelings. This person's obsessed with you, or you both could be obsessed with each other. I do see them coming back around at this time with this energy, so they're not necessarily gone. Okay, the Ace of Coins, creating your own reality here. This is a positive energy for love for you as well, because it talks about stability in love with this energy here, or a prosperous relationship. This could also be a time of creating your own reality, delving into certainty, and that could be towards the end of the month here when Neptune goes into Aries, because you're going to be really relying on your intuition and you're going to be a little bit more ambitious and a bit more impulsive when it comes to certain things, not necessarily love, but other things going on in your life. The Ten of Wands, a serious love relationship is coming towards you with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be taking on other people's responsibilities at this time, so be careful with that. The Star card, your consciousness is going to be changing. I feel for others of you, you're delving more into your spirituality. For others of you, I feel there's a spiritual connection between you and another person, possibly a soulmate here with this energy, stability and love with this energy as well. For some of you, I feel like this could be a time of making more money, a great time for business picking up during this time period here. I feel like this person is scared to leave this relationship because they may have shared investments or like, stuff like, social security and stuff like that with this person that they have to split and divide. Okay. So it's not a very easy financial ties keep this person in this relationship. Alrighty. I feel like some of you be careful of delving into lack consciousness during this time period as well. And this could be because money is not happening quick enough for some of you here with this energy. So be careful with spending during this time period and how much you do for others. I do see business picking up, but then you could be paying off your debts at this time. I do see a breakup happening here with this energy here as well. So definitely an emphasis on that. You can be feeling frustrated this month with this energy here. I feel like, this could be a time period where you don't want to deal with confrontation at this time with this energy here. But I do feel like, you should take You should take what other people say to you into consideration with this energy, okay? The Queen of Cups. Hmm, I do see second chances. Either you're going back to a job that you used to work for, or this could be a new love relationship coming into your life. And some of you have been dating or leading with sex. So this could be a time where you decide you're not going to lead with sex and you're going to withhold sex for 3 months as to create a foundation with this person. And then you're going to date this person. So you're going to do things differently. I do see a second childhood coming to you as well. The Temperance card in the next 2 weeks or 3 days, somebody, an ex or somebody that you want to talk to, is going to talk to you or give you some kind of emotional validation that they're thinking of you. For others of you, this could be your partner traveling over the next 2 weeks with this energy here, and you don't know what to do with yourself. The Queen of Wands, new love is coming in with this energy. I do see a third party situation here. I do see this person being obsessed with you and thinking about you and wanting you to come in. I do feel like this person is going to message you. I feel like they're not happy in their relationship at all. Okay. And I feel like they could be a little bit like indecisive. You could be dealing with somebody that's in their 50s, or you could be dealing with somebody that is an air sign with this energy. Okay. So I see that happening as well. You could be dealing with a Libra. All righty. Yeah. All right. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 6 likes. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I post a lot of interesting content on here. And this month, I'm going to be posting a lot of interesting content. So right now, I'm at 3,704 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing and watching. And now I'm going to move on to Taurus. Kisses. Mwah.